Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Goal Amim Said. Today I'm so much delighted and happy to share my knowledge with you about information literacy. As we define information literacy earlier that the means of having skills to find, understand and use information correctly. Today we are going to look at the primary sources of information literacy. The primary sources of information literacy. As you can see from there, the primary sources of information literacy. So primary source of information literacy are there with some of their examples. We have what? Research articles and scientific studies. We will find that these are original reports written by researchers after conducting experiments or studies. For example, a scientist publishes a paper about new medicine they tested. This is mostly common in what? In laboratories, where you find that the medical personnel are there and what most people who are concerned about laboratories are there. The second one, we have historical document. These are the old records that tell us about the past events. You have been able to know what happens 100 years back. For example, I can give example a letter written by. So I was talking of the examples of what historical documents. A letter may be written by what? A president 100 years ago. You may find that the letter written 100 years ago is still up to now. People, citizens are still using that letter and they still know what was written by those years back. Let me go to the third one, interviews and eyewitness account. These are direct stories from people who experience an event. You find that those who experience these events by themselves, they can have stories, they have experience on how to explain what happened. For example, a person who show flood explains what happened. It means a person who show flood can explain best, accurately, and more on what happened than those who doesn't show but they just add. So let's go to the fourth one, statistical data and raw data sets. These are numbers of facts collected from research or surveys. Example, a government report showing the number of students in a school. This can make it easy for the government to plan for the school, whereby if we have 200 1,000 students in a school, but books are missing, the government may have proper planning for that school because they are already knowing the population of the school, and they makes it easy to provide social service to them. I can give example later, providing essential services in villages or societies. A government can plan to its citizens, when they know the exact population of that area. The five, artifacts and original creative works. These are objects or artcrafts made by people in the past. You find that people in the past, for example, used in painting creating by what? Artists 200 years ago. You find that they painted something years back, but they still remember up to now. The sixth one, we have religious documents. These are official papers from courts, government or agreements, a country's constitution or a marriage certificate. That is, for example, examples are country's constitution or a marriage certificate. This constitution, this is a set of laws set by the government or by the country. What? A set of law that is governed by the what? Country. So we have seven, the surveys and questionnaires. These are answers collected directly from people to study a topic. A school asks a student, for example, a school asks a student about their favorite subjects. You as a student, if you are asked about your subjects, you know your subject. You can say, I was doing this one, chemistry, physics, what? Because you already know your subject. You can't answer what you didn't know. The eighth one, which is the last one, we have autobiographies and memoirs. Memoirs, autobiographies, and what? And memoirs. These are books or stories people write about their own life. You find somebody wrote a story about his own life, about his suffering, or what the success he got. For example, a famous person writes a story about a childhood and a career. This story is writing a story about their childhoods and career, as you see from example I've given. I have some of the merits of this primary I have some of the benefits of this primary source of information. So we have one, improved credibility. This primary source of what? Primary source of information literacy add credibility to research and achievements. The second one, increases accuracy. They provide the most accurate and reliable what? Information. The third one, deeper understanding. They also primary source offers unique insights and perspectives, and it's critical thinking. It enables in analyzing primary sources to develop critical thinking and evaluation skills amongst what? The learning. We have some of the few challenges of what? Primary source of information literacy. Accessibility. Some primary sources of information literacy may be difficult to access or require because of what? They are not easily accessed. The second one, interpretation. The primary source of the primary sources of information literacy may require careful interpretation and analysis, because if you don't know how to interpret or analyze, there's no way you can what? Can know anything about that, the interpretation, what it is meaning. Evaluation. It can be challenging to evaluate the credibility and reliability of primary sources of information literacy. Then last challenges, we have time consuming. You find that locating and live primary source of information literacy is so much tiresome, time consuming, takes a lot of time. Let me go straight to the characteristic of what? Primary sources. This originality. This primary source of information literacy are original materials, not interpretations or summaries, but they are what? They are original. Authenticity. They are what? They are genuine, trustworthy, and free from what? Biasness. It does not bring bias among those what? Those who are using it. Currency. Primary source of information literacy. They are often most up-to-date information available. They also provide today's information. They don't dwell on what? The past events only, but also what? The current information, what is happening right now. They also dwell on that. Relevance. They are directly related to research topic or question. That is related to the topic is full of what? Research and questions. That is about the characteristic of information literacy, primary source of information literacy. Thanks for watching this video of mine. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment onto my videos. Thanks for watching. See you in my next upcoming videos.